Good evening, and welcome to Midnight Convo's podcast with your girl, Tiffany Nicole, a.k.a. your queen to be. Tonight, we got a guest in the building with us. My girl Keisha's in the building.
Hey everybody.
How you feeling tonight?
Doing good. Feeling good.
Keisha, do you love me? Are you riding? Because I want you.
Alright, let's go.
Sarge, Ajax is in the building.
It's like a fat nula.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good.
You great?
Yeah, man.
Everything's good.
Everything's
we get into
going
that
good.
holiday season. How many more days to Christmas?
2 days. Two
2
more
days.
days.
So I'm in the mood. I'm in the festive mood. Got my hat. Got my tie.
You done all the Christmas shopping already?
I've done all the shopping. I picked up my last gift this morning. I got a wrap. And then I'm good.
Did you order online or did you go
Most
out
of the stuff I order online, but I picked up a special gift this morning for my little king.
Are you done
Are
shopping?
you done?
No, not yet. I'm a last minute shopper, unfortunately. So tomorrow, definitely I'll be out there. Because I was busy working and stuff. And I really don't like going after hours because it's just too hectic after work. But
So
tomorrow I'll be out.
Monday ain't going to be any more hectic?
It's really gonna be hectic with these 2 days. Well,
Well,
we can
it's
say
not-
a day and a half.
It's not nothing too complicated what I gotta pick up. Actually, it's something that's on layaway. So I just gotta pick it up.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of layaway, you know what's his name did?
Who?
Yeah.
A lot of people. Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry.
I paid for.
He picked 2 Walmarts in Georgia and just paid off all the Tyler Perry. Look at that.
My bad. Volume a little too loud.
He paid off all the layaway, so people
That's
went to
what's
go
up.
pay their stuff. They're like, no, go ahead, just take it. He's like,
Right.
they're like, what?
It was a few people, and someone did it in Philly, Pennsylvania. I don't know if it was a celebrity or what, but it was a few people that did the layaways in Philly, something close to home. So, which is cool. I love to hear that. So, giving back during the holiday season, it's not just about gifts. It's about helping others and all that good stuff.
Right.
So, listen, this is Convo 71. Convo 71. We getting up there.
71. That's how you say it. 71.
Okay. So, if you missed any of the previous convos, go to SoundCloud, go to Stitcher, iTunes, Podomatic, and check out our videos on YouTube. All right. So, let's get into our results from last week. Last week, we had Cut 'em Loose. And basically, what Cut 'em Loose is, we pick 4 things, and you have to cut one.
I mean, they're not always things,
It
but,
could be
you know.
person, place, and things, songs, movies, whatever. But the gist of it is that it's 4 selections that you can choose from. So, last week, we had, if you can bring performers back and put them on one bill, which one would you cut? So, I'm going to put this to you.
Okay.
You answer, and then I'll give you the results from what the people have spoken. So, we
I saw
had
this one, too.
Michael Jackson, Kurt Cobain, Freddie Mercury from Queen, and Notorious B.I.G.
Okay.
Who would you cut? Only 3 can get on the stage. Who would be the person that you would leave out? Kurt Cobain from Nirvana. You got Freddie Mercury from Queen, Notorious B.I.G., or Michael Jackson, the king of pop.
Definitely, I would say the guy from Nirvana, because I'm not even familiar with that. I have no idea.
I don't know the words, but if it plays, I can definitely sing it. So we cutting off Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
All right. So the people have spoken with 23% of the vote. The people have spoken, and they've cut Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. With 72% of the vote, the people have spoken, and they have cut. Who do you think? Overwhelmingly.
Kurt Cobain.
Yes, Kurt Cobain. I'm not surprised.
I mean, you know.
Definitely not surprised, but I thought it would be a little more balanced. No one touched Michael Jackson. Nobody touched Freddie Mercury. The crazy thing about it, I was speaking to someone on Facebook, and they cut Biggie. And I wasn't, like, mad that they cut Biggie. But
You can be. It's an opinion.
It's an opinion, but, you know, everyone has one. But this is the thing that I didn't understand. She's from Brooklyn.
Oh.
How do you cut someone that's a legend in your city where you represent?
Doesn't mean you have to like him, though.
But he's the king, like Biggie.
He, I mean, that's still up for debate, though. Is he?
No, that's not debatable. He's one of the top greats.
Right.
Period.
Let me ask you a question.
Leave him alone, respect him.
If Biggie only had 2 albums, decided that he wasn't gonna rap anymore, would that still have made him king?
Yes, Ready to Die is a classic. Every single song,
of course.
classic.
Does
Life
that,
After Death, classic. You don't, like,
it doesn't
that's
necessarily
those
make
two.
him a king. But
The king of hip hop, yes, it
since
does.
he proclaimed himself to be that, then we ride along with that. But as far as body of work, can we say that Jay-Z's the king of the Brooklyn?
Well, I think Jay-Z is the king of Brooklyn because that's my favorite hip hop artist. But if you said Biggie, I can't be mad at you. I'm not gonna knock him.
We're not knocking him. Just people, don't get me wrong. I am not knocking Biggie at all. I'm just saying, compared to body of work and time,
Listen, but
it's still up for debate. But
sometimes you might not have a long catalog, but what you do have,
in that time frame that you did, yeah.
Right, Ready to Die. How many classics he got off that album? Life After Death. How many classics he got off that double album?
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just questioning, just that's all.
Yeah. So the people have spoken. Shouting out everybody that's joining us live. You liking my tie? Thank you. What up, though, brother? We miss you. So, let's get into our Bae of the Week.
Bae of the Week.
Keisha, you're our guest. So, you go first. Who's your Bae of the Week?
My Bae of the Week is Michael B. Jordan. He is
hot.
hot.
Yes, he's a cutie. I've picked him before.
From Newark.
Yes, he is.
So, I have a possibility of bumping into him.
Yes. he's younger than you. You're a little cougar.
He ain't that much younger.
He's like 5 years younger.
I'm alright with that.
That's not
as long
cougar
as it's not
status.
10 or 15.
Anything younger than you
Or
is
younger
a
than my
cougar.
brother, I should
No,
say.
no,
23. So if you
Okay.
wait younger than 23, I'm
So
out.
if Michael B. Jordan was 25 and he was trying to holler at you, you wouldn't give him a little chance?
No, yeah, definitely.
If he was 23.
23, I'll probably, I don't know. You said he was my brother.
He's still
He ain't my brother. He ain't my brother. But Michael B. Jordan, you are fine. Yes. Sarge, Ajax, who is your Bae of the Week?
As we were discussing before, the Aquaman came out, right? And then we got a chance to see, some people on the red carpets that you don't see too often. Right. And one of them was Lisa Bonet.
Yes.
Walking down the aisle with her husband and supporting all that. And she's aging pretty well.
Yeah.
She is.
So that's my Bae of the Week. She holding it down.
She is. And listen, I want to just give a quick shout out to her husband, Jason Momoa.
Yes.
And he was my Bae of the Week previously. And if I can double dip, I'll pick him again because he is fine.
Why not? Chuck double dipped on the Popeyes chick, and he double dipped on what was that lady name from the show?
Leslie Jones.
There you go.
You are right. But I like to spread my Bae of the Weeks out. But let me tell you, go see Aquaman. It has a great storyline if you're into the storylines. But more importantly, when he comes out that water.
That water was glistening all over his
God,
right?
Lord. Oh my God.
Go
She
figure.
needs a cool shower right now.
Oh my God, he's so beautiful. But anyway, my Bae of the Week, I'm taking Ajax route. I'm going with an Instagram model.
Oh, okay.
His name is Cam, C-A-M. His name is Christopher A. Matthews. So ladies, gents, I'm going to show you this picture of him. He is right. So I don't know what you do.
They go to hands.
Yeah, my knees. I can't help
over there
myself.
looking like, God damn it.
But yes, he's my Bae of the Week. Christopher A. Matthews, Cam.
I'm gonna look him up.
Yes, I'll show you. I'll show him in a second.
I'll be too happy about that one.
He'll be all right. All right. So let's get into our first convo. You ready for the first convo? Don't be peeking. You can't look. Don't peek.
I'm not ready.
All right.
I'm not peeking.
All right. So
She wasn't ready.
first question is: would you be willing to marry or date a bisexual man?
No, definitely not.
No.
That's just a
I'm
y'all
not with
question,
that.
right? Because that's
I'm
not
not
coming over
I'm gonna
here.
come to you, a bisexual woman. We'll get to you. So,
I'm not
what
with
if you fell for someone that you mind attracted each other? You just got a connection going on, and then you find out later on as you're dating him and as things progresses in the relationship that he's bisexual.
I won't be with it. One, if I find that out, I'll be turned off right away. I'm like, what? You've been dibbling and dabbling?
But he's not dibbling and dabbling if he's with you. Right?
Okay. But prior to, he might have messed around with a man. Yeah, definitely not. I'm not with that.
So you wouldn't give a bisexual man a chance?
No.
I mean, it's a tough pill to swallow almost with that side, but you know.
Okay. So,
Definitely
Ajax, being a man, right. I know this is easy for you to answer, but could you date or marry a bisexual woman?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Shit.
Would you be questioning whether or not she likes women more or she really wants to be with you?
No, because obviously we spoke and we were going out or we're married or whatever, right? So the question is not there. The question is who you bringing home. Like that's what I'm worried about.
So you don't care about marrying her?
Nope.
No, that would not be a hindrance to the relationship.
Not for me.
Okay.
Not for me.
We want to know, like, can you date or marry a bisexual person? Now,
being the fact that we know who hubby is, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, he's a very straight man, right?
What do you mean, right?
That's exactly what you. So, if that wasn't the relationship that we know of right now, would you be able to do it?
No, I'm gonna ride with my girl Keisha. I think I would be turned off. I don't want to disrespect anyone, but I want a man to be a man. I don't want you to be getting down with me and be thinking about him or have these tendencies where you want to dip out and be with him.
What if he's not dipping? He's like, look,
I'm with you.
It is what it is. This is who I am, and take it or leave it, love it or hate it. And
but it's that image. It's that image of my man being bent over by another man.
Maybe he's not doing it. Maybe he's not the bottom.
Aggressor too, but still, that's
What if he's not the bottom? He's
But either way, that image of your man being so emasculated, whether he's on his knees giving head or he's the one being getting head. I just don't like that imagery. That's just me. But I know a lot of people do it, and the question stemmed from the singer Kalani. You know Kalani? Okay. She got the single with Cardi B. You don't make it ring, ring.
Okay.
All right, she's pregnant right now.
Wait,
and she's pregnant by a bisexual artist. He's a bisexual man.
I believe. Wait, I think I saw her on an interview with
the guy.
Yeah. With the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, with our dude Jack Thriller, right?
I don't know. Don't get me started lying. But she's pregnant with baby by this bisexual man. And a lot of people had a lot of opinion about that. They kept talking about it. It was a big topic on Instagram. And I'm just like, live and let live. I'm definitely with that notion. But just for me, I don't want the penis that's been in another man's rectum, booty.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Definitely. I agree.
Well, that's why it's easier for us guys to say, hell yeah. Like, we don't have to worry
about that.
But what if
she loves women more than you?
Okay, you still bring them home, right?
So as long as she brings them home, you're cool with it?
It's okay if you have a stronger feeling towards, the girls, but is that stopping you from dating me?
No, because she likes you sometimes, but her preference is women.
Then fuck it. I'll take her sometimes. Just bring him here.
Him?
No, I'm talking about her. Bring the other her here.
Okay, but you said him. Nikisha.
I think I said them, but okay.
You said him.
No.
Question.
Leave that for Chuck.
No, but you did. I'm gonna rewind.
So Nikisha. It's not gonna be in your mind. Oh, if she says she out with her girlfriends, that extra could be happening. We just chilling.
That's not bothering me. You still don't get it. Like, I have no problem with that. It's not another dude. It's just another female.
So you wouldn't. It wouldn't matter to you if she's doing her own thing on the side, as
with just girls.
Just girls.
Nope.
Wow.
You don't look at it as the same as if she was with a woman.
Listen, at the end of the day, right? What I got, she can't do. Right? Mm-hmm. No matter what kind of tools you use, whatever, you still need that flesh on flesh. So therefore, you got me on the side. Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna take care of that.
Okay, so she can have her girls on the side, and she can bring them home. So you don't care either way.
Nope.
So was that saying that because you don't have your girl on the side too?
No,
you don't need to.
I don't need to. That's the whole point.
She's gonna bring them.
Okay, gotcha.
Interested. Hubby, he's smiling. He's like a big kid. What's your thoughts on this?
100% with Ajax. Because really what it is, men have issues, or what y'all say, a dick swinging contest. Don't bring that over here with mine. You know what I mean? We don't have issues, reservations about other women.
It's not a competition. It's just...
But what if she likes studs?
The stud still doesn't have... I mean, don't bring the stud over.
No, she's bisexual.
I'm not interested in the stud.
Yeah, she like women that are manly.
If she likes that, then obviously she will never come to me as a man.
No, but sometimes she likes a man, a real man, and sometimes she likes masculine female.
I've never seen a bisexual woman. Well, I've never seen a bisexual woman that is into studs and into men. It doesn't work.
Another thing I just wanted to address that Kalani, it was cool that Kalani, she's bisexual as well.
She is.
I never knew.
Oh, sorry.
I just for me, I can't see myself dating a man that swings both ways. And if you had the history of going that way or both ways, and now you're straight,
right?
I still see you in a compromising position at night. And I don't know.
As he's speaking, you're looking at him over the bed like.
And when you walking down, like, you gotta be worrying if they thinking the person you think is cute too.
Exactly. Because women are pervs. Like, you know those joggers. The jogger pants that the guys wear? I don't know. I instantly go to...
the gray sweaters?
Yes, exactly. I instantly, my eyes just go to the dick part. Like, I don't know why. It just instantly, I go to the dick part. So, are you doing the same thing? We holding hands in the mall. La, 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 la.
Yeah, both looking at the same
both like, at the crotch.
That's funny.
I can't deal with that.
That's funny.
So I don't know. Let us know your thoughts. Can you date someone?
He's looking at you like, what? You looking at crotches?
You look at asses. If I look at crotches, it's my business. We even. So let us know. Can you date someone that's bisexual and be happy?
I'm about to choke him up here.
Can you date them? Can you marry them? The guys seem to say that they don't have a problem, but we want to know. Let us know your thoughts.
Definitely.
All right. So, another question that I want to ask you guys. Now, people have past. People have things that happened before they got into committed relationships. Maybe they was a dog. Maybe they was out whoring.
Everybody has a story.
Everybody has a story.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Right. Some people have more stories than others, more elongated stories, but everybody has a past, a history.
Right.
So, my question to you guys is, if you're now in a married situation, you're married, should the wife be obligated to help pay for child support for her husband's children outside of their relationship? Should she be obligated to help him pay that monthly support, child support? I'm going to start with my guest, Nikisha. What's your thoughts? As a wife, you know your husband has, let's say, a child or two before you signed up, so you got to accept the kids, but are you obligated to help pay that bill?
No, I don't think I should be. No, I don't really think I should be. I mean, yes, I love the children as my own, and, I will do for them, whatever, but in regards to that obligation, no, I think that should be his responsibility. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah. But, like, when you say, like, arrears? Or
keep it going. Like, if he's not in arrears, he's up to date, but maybe,
Let's put that. No, but the only thing is that it's going to come back on me anyway, because if that's cutting into his pay and everything, and let's say if he's not so, if he doesn't make that much, or he could even make a decent amount, but still it's going to tap into our expenses for our household anyway. So I guess I am going to basically, even though I'm not contributing specifically for that.
In some way, it's going to affect you.
It's going to fall back on me, so I guess, yeah.
Okay, but should you be obligated? Like you have to. You should.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay. Ajax, should the man or the woman, in your case, it'll be, let's...
But that question doesn't really fully work in reverse. It's more the chances it's the guy that's paying child support.
So let's just say you weren't married. Erase your situation now. Mm-hmm. You're in a new relationship with a new woman or whatever, right. And you got to pay support for your previous kids that you had in your first marriage or your whatever relationship. Should your new wife or new female companion be obligated to pay for those kids?
Hell yeah. No, I'm kidding. In all honesty, look, I know people come with packages and whatever, but certain things are your responsibility. Mm-hmm. If I'm paying child support, you understand I'm paying child support. What I would expect from you, your obligation would be to understand that there's gonna be times where I do have it and I don't. Because if I'm making payments at the end of the month, which means that next week or in the next 2 weeks, that's when I get my other check. Mm-hmm. Right? So therefore, then I'll be free to do whatever I want with the leftover money I have besides all the bills and stuff like that. So your obligation would be to understand the situation I'm in and not be too fussy about it. Now, if you want to help, appreciate it, but it's really my responsibility. I'm not going to make it an obligation for the woman to say like she has to contribute. She wasn't there when I was laying up, fucking up or whatever. Or whatever. So.
I agree. I don't think she should be obligated to pay for kids that's not hers. Even though she may accept them, even though she may love them, that's not her obligation. That obligation stands with whoever made those children. Now, if you help out, you help when needed, cool. But it shouldn't be like, okay, babe, I need $700 to go towards this child support. No, these are your children. This is your responsibility. If let's just say that situation doesn't work out or whatever, I don't have no obligation to these kids. That's not my responsibility. So I can leave the situation at any point in time, and it's not my responsibility. That is forever going to be your responsibility.
Right.
So, you shouldn't be expecting your wife to do it. Now, if you fall on hard times, okay, that's something different.
I'm backing you up, right.
I'm backing you up. But don't put that responsibility on me. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work that way. Right. And some people feel that, we're married, you should be taking care of my kids. No, those are your kids.
No.
So, we want to know your thoughts. Do you feel that your wife you're married to now should be obligated to take care of your kids that you had in previous relationships?
Now, just because I didn't take the question in reverse doesn't mean that it's not happening.
It definitely happens.
It definitely happens. Woman's paying child support, and so if a guy comes in and he wants to help, he's not obligated to help. But
no, it's like, I just think people have this notion that you just have to be wanting to mesh with your money, especially with those obligations. Household obligation, I understand.
Right.
But those are whole children.
Right.
Right? I love them. They can come over, whatever. I'll take care of them. Whatever. But they're not my responsibility.
But going back on what you said, though, I guess you could say every day there's a man out there taking care of somebody else's kid, right? They made a commitment to the woman, and she has children, so...
Yeah, but that's not child support. That's we're being in the family, and you know what? We all have our kids together, and the kids gotta eat, the kids gotta be dressed and fed. I mean, whatever. So we're contributing to the wealth factor of these children.
Facts.
That's not child support.
That's not an obligation that comes every month that you have to pay.
Right.
That's totally different.
You don't think so?
I think so. I think it's different than, you having your kids every weekend and I go out and buy your kids something or whatever. Hey, send them on, you go back with mommy. Then every month it comes out of your check or whatever. You got to submit a cashier check or whatever to your baby mama. I just don't think you should be obligated to do it. If you want to help out, cool. I'm not saying that the wife shouldn't help. I'm just saying she shouldn't be obligated. Because if he leaves you, the husband leaves the wife, them kids are not her responsibility.
Right.
Right? Or it doesn't work out. Those kids are not her responsibility. Mm-hmm. And people fail to and I know people might have varying opinions. You shaking your head. What's your thought? You got an opinion about this?
Yeah, a bill's a bill. So if we living together, if we're married, it is what it is. If I pay the rent, if I'm short on the rent, then that got to get it got to get paid. If it doesn't get paid, it's all messed up. So my thing is, it's a bill. I hate to say it like that, but it's a bill for the household. It has to get paid.
I get
whether
your point.
You pay it or I pay it. I'll pay this right now because I have extra money, and you pay that later. But you're obligated, like I'm obligated. If that messes up, then we all mess up.
Nah,
you don't need to go
listen,
to court.
What you're saying wants to sound good.
Yeah.
But it wants to sound good. But what's gonna happen is that you're gonna have resentment because now you got money coming out your pocket that has nothing to do with you. You love the kids. You like the kids. You want them to be as well as whatever as yours or good. But as far as the child support, that extra $700 a month coming out
you signed up with it. You knew what it was when you got with me. That's what the bill is. The bill. That's my point. It's still a bill. Like it has to be paid.
But it's your bill.
It's not.
It's our bill.
No, let's just think about this.
It's my checking account, not yours.
Not everybody have account that's connected to each other. Some people you pay your bills, I pay my bills. But hold on, like let's just say we come into a relationship, we come into a marriage, and I have my debt, right? I have my credit card debt or whatever the case may be. I have a car note. Right. I pay my bills. Right? These are things that I came into the situation and I don't expect you to be Superman and erase my debt, my credit card bills or whatever. This is what unless you want to.
But that's different because
back to what I'm saying. So these bills have to get paid. I pay them, but if you're short, I can't have you not getting to work because somebody repoed your car. I pay your bills. I can't have you garnishing money from my checking account or the debtor putting a freeze on our bank account because you haven't paid your college tuition. I need to pay that so you get on your feet. It's our bill. It's ours.
You're presenting a good fight, but you're forgetting the word obligated.
Yeah, I'm not obligated. She's not obligated. He's not. We're not obligated.
Not obligated.
Look,
but you're just doing it because that's your mindset. You're one of a kind with that mindset.
But there's nothing wrong with helping out with the situation.
Yeah.
But don't make it sound like listen.
It's my bill.
Look, babe, this month the child support is due. What's good? Like no.
I just don't think it works like that. No, I'm not obligated. You're not obligated to take on that responsibility. I didn't make this kid. That's the bottom line.
And the thing is, no matter what, the man always fucking suffers. Whether we get the kids because she walked away, right, and just, we're left with the kids, or she takes the kids and then we pay child support. No matter what, we still fucking fail.
It works in reverse, too. So let's just put that out there. It works in reverse.
Situations.
But don't act like it doesn't happen on the opposite end. So it happens on the other opposite end.
2 out of 100.
Well, it still happens.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't matter if it's the man or the woman. I just don't feel that significant other is obligated.
I'm gonna tell you how much it happens. I'm gonna tell you how much this happens. It doesn't happen enough for you to get the consensus of what is what. It's always the man who's no matter what.
They have things that can prevent that. It's called rubbers. Wear rubbers and you gotta worry about that.
Then you gotta remind a nigga to fucking wear a rubber.
No, we shouldn't have to remind you to wear a rubber.
Nah, you grown.
You grown.
Nah, you setting us up for failure. You see me coming, I'm like, I might have been so excited, like, oh shit, I'm about to get in this. And you see coming, you're like, but you're not telling me, hey, wear that rubber.
No.
Nah, take responsibility for yourself.
Yes.
See, once again, it falls on the man.
It's your penis.
But it's our sex though.
Yeah, but it's your penis. It's not for me to say, hey.
Nah, it's up for you to say, hey, because listen, if you don't want a kid, right?
No, if you don't want a kid.
Right, it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. If we don't want a kid, so it shouldn't be just on a woman to tell you.
I get it, but sometimes the excitement can just blur somebody's vision. They're focused. They got tunnel vision on the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, they're about to go in. You're just like, you're just so happy. Come here, baby, come here. And then you're not saying, go grab a condom. And I'm just jumping in. Oh, bungee.
No, that's not on the female. Like, you should stay strapped. Like,
yeah. That's your responsibility.
Listen, if you jumping in without no protection, then you're signing up for that child support because you know what can happen. Don't put it on the female.
So let's just say, God forbid, somebody is sick. The dude is sick. She's laying right there. They both hot. She doesn't know he's sick, whatever. He's about to jump in. She doesn't say anything because he should know to wear a condom. Now you get sick. Whose fault is it?
It's both of y'all fault.
All right then. So it's the same thing.
But you're saying that it's the woman to get.
I just broke it down.
No, you
got him.
Got him. Hold on. Stop. Take this condom. No.
Got him.
It's for you. And if you jumping in free willy, then it's your fault.
Oh, see?
It's your fault.
It doesn't work that way.
It does work that way.
So when it comes down to
First
diseases,
of all, you should be knowing. This is switching the topics completely, but
yeah,
if you're talking about that she's sick and he doesn't know, if you're not asking about your partner's sexual history and what's going on down there, then that's your fault. You the dumbass, because before you stick something in something. Insert your penis. You need to know what's going on down there, because as we said, everybody has a history. Yeah. So if you're doing it, raw dogging it, that falls on you, buddy. If you come bump people up.
The fact that you failed to tell me to wear a condom just because you think I should remember to wear a condom, right? Then we both get. Now you're sick, right? But it's both our faults, right?
No, I'm changing my opinion. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Next topic.
Let's get
into our song of the week. But we want to know, before we slide on to our song of the week, what do you think? How do you feel about that? Is the woman obligated to pay for her husband's children? They ain't her kids. But is she obligated? Or do you think a bill is a bill? It has to get paid. Let us know. We want to know your feelings, your thoughts.
And then, listen, question and A, right? So this is question 1A. Who's responsible to wear a condom?
Oh, my God.
Or who to remind the other partner?
No, ain't no remind. You a grown-ass man. If you don't want to... No, okay. You grown-ass man. Right. So let us know your thoughts. Exactly. Convo 71. Ajax, Sarge, let's get into our song of the week. Woo!
Okay, our song of the week is Rock With You by artist Reality Childs. You can catch up with him on all his social media, Twitter, Facebook, Reality Childs. And IG is reality.childs. Call me Mr. Selector.
Music, please.
And Facebook, we do have permission. IG, we got permission.
Facts.
Girl, I just wanna rock with you. Chill a minute, breathe a little. I had a feeling I'm just trying to leave it with you. Girl, I just wanna rock with you. Hold your uptight intense, don't take offense, but just say you're happy, girl, I ain't convinced. I can tell by the way that you hold in your smile that you can feel nothing but this ain't a vibe. Yeah, I know what you used to, I ain't nothing like that. You wanna shed a tear, then let it drip, I'm a white dad. It sound like they come little boys like the one, but I'm a grown man, turn my back on you, ain't the one. Hit your 9-9 chum, if you wanna make it chum, homie, beat it like a drum. I'm the guy, get it done young, straight from the slums. I know you know this shit, I wanna see you got some like the father, had your logos lit. Yeah, I know you know this shit, I gotta see you got some like the father, had your logos lit. The bullshit get over, bring the weight, let my shoulders flip. I ain't got time to get a jackpot, get a grip. Last once, smell a bit, pour it up, take a sip. I just wanna rock with you. With your mama, good conversation, pouring me the drama. Keep it positive and play about my energy. Take it anyway, you gotta be a friend of me. Respect first, when you hit the gym, when your neck hurt, we can talk dirty about last night, that sex work, that left hurt. Who went first, who went down, who tapped out, who maxed out, let's talk about it. A little conversation, let's stop a lot of stress. That's a dangerous build-up, get it off your chest. Let's talk more, let's communicate. If I like, catch my back, girl, get it straight. And if you slipping and I won't let you slide though. If we ain't worried about what's going on outside, no. Put your phone down, let's focus on his energy and everything. Let's do the most to make it new memory. Like for once, it's all good. Take a sip, and I just wanna ride with you.
That is our song of the week, Rock With You by Reality Child. What's your thoughts?
I love it.
I love it.
Beat. I love the flow. His flow is hot, whatever.
He has it's like a groove song. He has a little sound. He sounds a little bit, reminds me of The Game, right? You got that vibe.
That little guitar string reminded me of a joint on Lil Wayne's Carter 3 joint. I can't remember the name of the song, but this is pretty calm. I like this.
I like it.
You know, driving in the rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a smooth record.
Smoothie and Swift.
That's what's up, yo. Reality Child, yo.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for me, dog.
Yeah. So if you want your song to be featured as a song of the week, make sure you send it to midnightconvos247@gmail.com. Soca, R&B, hip hop, poetry,
spoken word.
Yes.
Beats.
Send it to us.
Reggaeton.
We'll put it up there. We'll put it on. We had a reggaeton. I think that was one of my favorite songs on there by Melissa J. That's what was her name.
That's true.
So send it. midnightconvos247@gmail.com. Also, if you want to kick it with us, you want to sit with us, hit us up. midnightconvos247@gmail.com. All right. Y'all ready to get back into these convos?
Yeah, money.
All right. So I got a question for you guys.
Here we go.
And we've kind of touched on this before, but we're going to touch on it again because it was a video that surfaced with Chris Rock. Did you see the video with Chris Rock and a couple, I don't know, it was like 3 other comedians. Louis C.K., Jerry Seinfeld, and someone else. I can't recall his name right now. And they were talking about each other's personalities and talking about different things that comedians go through.
Right. And
pretty much 2 of the comedians, they use the N-words freely. And people are, pissed off that Chris Rock was sitting amongst these white comedians and allowed them to freely use the N-word. Right, so a lot of people are attacking Chris Rock, saying Chris Rock the coon. How can you allow these men to get a pass and use this word? And one of the comedians that was on this video, he has freely used it on his, stand-up, on his shows, And
is it C.K.?
Yeah, Louis C.K. He's freely used it. So, what's your thoughts? Like, do you understand the backlash that people are giving Chris Rock by just giving these guys a pass of using the word so freely? Or are we making too much of this word and should we lighten up? Keisha, what's your thoughts?
It's a tough situation because we as a people, we definitely use the word freely. But and it's like, how can we jump on somebody else? But yet it's like that type of thing where I could talk about my family, but you can't say nothing. So
facts.
I guess Chris Rock, he doesn't want to come out to those are his friends or whatever. So, but he should let it be known, like, look, bro, like as much, even though I use the word, y'all don't get a pass. The word. So I agree with the people. They should,
jump on
where they're coming from. I agree where they're coming from in regards to Chris Rock allowing them to just say the word
so freely,
right? Because we have that word is it means a lot. Not it means a lot, but that's so touching when it comes to that word.
Facts.
Yeah.
Sarge,
I still think that we give that word too much power for it to affect our daily thinking. The more we allow it to, the more we react to it, and it's just a fucking word. So the more we allow this word to be a crutch or a how would you say, a dome over us, it's always going to be a problem. Now, do we know how the whole video went and know exactly why they were using the word? We don't know. I haven't seen the clip.
I haven't seen it either.
But I've seen Louis C.K. stand up a couple of times, and he did use the word, but it's not in a way of assaulting or insulting. He was using it as a way of basically insinuating how somebody would react to something. And Louis C.K. is very sarcastic in his jokes. So to base that video on what they said and how they said, I can't really tell. But Louis C.K. was also on one of the late night shows, and he was also defending the case that white people don't understand a black man's life. So I can't say that Louis C.K. was actually using the word in a derogatory way.
Listen, I'm in that mind frame that I don't give nobody a pass from using that word. White people don't get a pass from me from using that word. I don't care in what connotation that you used it. It's just not a go. Like, if I see you using that word, I'm going to look at you crazy. I'm going to look at you crazy that you're using that word so freely. And this is the thing. However people speak about black people in their privacy of their homes or
It's
with
your
their
business.
own friends is your business. But when you have the moxie or you have the balls to say in front of me as a black person, I have a problem with that. And for people that say, a lot of people may take your standpoint that, you know, it's just a word. We can't give light to that word. You got to take the power back from the word. I get that. But our ancestors that lived many years ago, that was called nigger every day, nigger baby, that died. One of the last words that they heard when they was hung from a tree, being called a nigger, Emmett Till, whatever, the list goes on. They don't take kindly to that word. They wouldn't be, you know, come back in our time and say, yeah, it's okay to use that word. I bet you if you had people that died, that was in the time of slavery, and they can foresee the future and see how we use the word, and then how we allow other people to use the word, they would probably be fucking turning in their grave. Like, and I'm not saying that I don't use the word, but the point being is, I can't stand, I just couldn't take or accept someone using that word.
Well,
that's not.
Then here's the issue, though. Right now, for the past 2 years, we have an administration that's allowing these people to say whatever the fuck they want to antagonize us or to get us riled up so that they could have a violent reaction towards us.
Okay.
So, and they're getting that exactly what they, what they want. So, like I said, the more you give that power to the word, it's the more that they get a reaction out of us. And usually we're still paying for the reaction, whether we're defending ourselves or whether it's just whatever. We are still paying for that word. So might as well just chill the fuck back and just let them be ignorant.
Listen, and what I say to your point that you made about the administration, this racist number 45 that we have in office, and I say it all the time, don't let your president get you fucked up. So if you feel froggy, you feel confident, you got that battery in your back that you feel confident that you're going to be saying the word so freely around black people, then be able to accept these consequences that come with it. So don't let your president get you fucked up. And that's what I'm seeing more and more, these videos of people feeling confident and froggy to say this word, and then they get their teeth blown out of their mouth. And then it's like, oh, why?
But here's my thing.
Oh my God, that's how they act.
Yeah.
But here's my thing though. Say it all you want, but just don't put your hands on me. It's a different situation. Your word is not touching me. I hear you saying it, but I'm not listening to you. But the moment you're like, hey nigga, now you hands on me, now it's a different situation.
I don't partake in that notion that, we giving people passes for saying that
It's
word.
not a pass. It's just.
But it is a pass. You're saying that, we're giving people the power and that we shouldn't, put power into this word. And
I'm not saying that they should use it. I'm not saying that they should use it. But we also have the slight exception. Let's just say we got the white dudes that grew up in the black neighborhood. They're amongst us, right? So we don't judge them for saying it. Because we kind of allow them to do it because they're our niggas, right?
They're wigger.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna say wigger. He's whatever. But we
But
know
that would be a different context in which they're saying it.
Right. Obviously. But when you have the other folks that are saying it in a way to get you all riled up, if that's the only power that they have over you, why give it to them?
You know, my thing is
it's just a word.
But it's to me, it's always a learning experience and a teachable moment. Because if you say it in front of me and you feel confident and froggy, I'm going to address that. That's not just going to be like, okay, they said it and I'm just...
But now you get charged with assault. They're not going to get charged
I didn't say physically help.
But let's just say...
It can lead
let's just say you had a bad day.
It.
Let's just say you had a bad day and somebody said, the word, and you just snapped. Right? So now you bum rush this person, you knock their teeth out or whatever. You're going to jail for assaulting this person. It doesn't matter what they said.
But this is my rebuttal to that. We're not animals. Like, just because you say the word doesn't mean that I have to go off the handle from and just like that. I can engage you in a conversation and tell you why that word is not. It's not cool for you to use that. Now, based on our dialogue, it may lead to me going off the handle, and we'll take it from there. But you don't just instantly just go off the handle. You address it, and then it may lead to something else.
All right. Well, I mean, it's the same concept with with Martin and Malcolm. Non-violence. You got the other one saying by any means necessary.
Fact.
So you talk to me in that way, I might try to say non-violence. Look, you can't use that word, whatever. And some people might actually be like, you know what? I didn't mean to say it that way, and I'm sorry. I understand. But you have another person that used that word to purposely get at you. Reaction. And then that's when this by any means necessary comes in, because that person actually needed that example.
So I hear you. I just don't give people passes. Don't say that word around me without being addressed. Point blank, period. I just can't deal with it.
Point ball.
Yeah. So let us know your thoughts. Is Chris Rock a coon? Because that's what they put. They say Chris Rock the coon.
Nah.
Is he the coon for allowing his white comedian friends? And the cool thing about it, Jerry Seinfeld was in this video, and he was like, I don't use that word. I don't use it in public. I don't use it in private. And he has that in the back of his head, that there's history around that word. It's not cool. It's not funny.
Jewish. Seinfeld is Jewish.
Mm-hmm. Don't matter what you are.
No. What I'm saying, he has a better idea of what it's like to be, not looked as a human being or
oppressed.
Being oppressed. So he knows what. I'm not saying that he went through that, but the family,
the history.
Mm-hmm. So he understands. So
should people get a pass, basically, to use that word? And is Chris Rock in the wrong for allowing his white comedian friends to just use the word so freely around him?
I don't think that makes Chris Rock a coon. I don't think so.
Sometimes you have coon-like tendencies. If you allow white people to just say whatever they want in regards to your culture so freely,
right,
you might be a coon. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, you might be a coon. I'm not saying he is a coon, but what else are they saying? If they can say the word nigga so freely around, what else are they saying so freely in regards to black people?
I didn't see the whole tape. I don't know how long the conversation was. This is based off of a clip.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know in what terms or what way that word was used. So I can't really call Chris Rock a coon for that until I see the whole video and know the context of that whole conversation.
Let us know your thoughts. Is he a coon or not? Do people get a pass? Do you have something to say?
Nigga.
Bye. So it is the holiday time, right? You see, I got everything going on.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah, man.
We got a couple more days to Christmas. Some people still got to shop. Some people just got to wrap. At the end of the day, it's really what Christmas is about, is spending time with your family, your loved ones, right? Definitely. So I wanted to finish the last convo with Christmas gifts. What are some of the worst gifts that you've gotten or given in the past? Because some people don't put no thoughts into gifts. People re-gift shit. Yeah, So have you ever experienced a situation where somebody gave you a whack gift? Or have you given a whack gift?
No, I just actually this for work. I got some socks.
Now, was it a budget? Like, was it like a $10 budget or whatever? So you.
Or was it like a mixer? You just happened to get the socks, or was like your name's on it here?
Yeah. She went out her way to get me socks. I was like, you might as well have
giving you anything.
She don't like you too much.
Yeah, you're not her.
She's like, well, she said, just a little something, whatever.
Bitch,
Like,
did I say I needed socks?
Did you come to work with holy socks or something
So I'm like, just what I needed. But it's house socks. So I was like, yeah, I can
just what I needed.
I can use these.
But they were totes? Is that what they were? Like the house socks with the gummies under them?
Yeah, the fuzzy ones.
Man, still.
The colorful ones.
Sarge, Ajax, have you been given whack gifts before? Or have you given a whack gift?
I'd rather not give anything if I'm going to give something right. I can't do it. I've never gotten a whack gift.
That's good.
I just never got one. As far as giving socks or ties or shit like that, like, I like to be considerate of a gift that you'll be able to use, on a daily purpose if possible, or at least it's a one good thing that you got to enjoy and it's an experience.
Facts.
Instead of, totes.
Totes, yeah.
A
that
tie.
Sucks. My experience, I have been given bad gifts before, but I would say this: people can give what they can. Maybe it was at their price point, or maybe they just couldn't. But the thought
was there.
Was there because people don't have to give. So I definitely understand that, but I do something that people look down upon, but I don't care. I'm a notorious regifter. I will regift the shit out of something, because...
Something used or something new?
No, definitely new. I wouldn't never give somebody something old that I used. But if I had a gift, because we get so much stuff throughout the year, or you bought something, or you got something, and you have no need for it, or you haven't used it, I will wrap that shit up.
Isn't that kind of disrespectful, though? Somebody gave you a gift, and they would like to, if one day they come by your house and see you using... They just say it's a fryer or something like that. Oh, shit, she's using the fryer I gave her. See, it's a good thing I bought you the fryer.
But what if I already have a fryer? But you didn't know that. Right. But so I don't have a need for it. But I'm not going to say, I have a fryer and just give it back to you. I'm going to accept it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, that's the exception. But a lot of people that do give you gifts, they're people that they've been around you. And they see like, okay, you know what? I see she doesn't have a fryer. And, I'll get her one. And then you get that fryer. Like, hey, well, I'm not too big on fryers. So you put it right here. So now you re-gifted a year later.
Listen, I do it. I will never give someone something that's old or used, but I have given people I have. I'm not gonna lie. I have. I wrapped it up, and it's new to you.
Right.
You don't know that it's a re-gifted, and I'm pretty sure there's more people like me. I'm just being honest. There's a lot of people that re-gift because. We get a lot of shit throughout the year that we don't use. We forgot about it. It's in the closet. It's out of sight, out of mind. Oh wow, it fell out my closet. Yo, you know what? This will go with her because she likes this.
I guess you save money that way too. Time and money.
Definitely.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even about. To me, I don't really look at it as time and money. It's just like, I have this. I have really no need, or I haven't used. If I haven't used it in a year, 6 months, I probably won't use it. So somebody else may use it and may be a better fit with that person. You know who people are, their personalities, or whatever the case may be.
That just reminded me of a story, right? Real quick. This guy kept on fucking up in his marriage, like really bad, and he thought he was slick. So he would spend a week out or a couple days out and act like nothing's, whatever. But he used to like to wear, he's an old wife beater wearer and them white brief wear. So he would come and just dump them shits and just take some new clothes and take off, right? So a year goes by, now Christmas, and he's here for Christmas, and he got this big old box, right? Shit, he thought he was like the man. Yeah. He's like, I got the biggest gift in the house. He had friends come over and everything. He opens up his gift. There was nothing but white beaters and dirty briefs in that box. A year's worth
Oh my god.
A year's worth, and the embarrassment was just like, yo, what
The fuck is
the
going on?
fuck is going on? It's like, yeah, I know.
I know you've been doing your thing.
So is that a regifter, or is that just
that's totally different?
That's a sticker to you.
That's totally different. But let us know your thoughts. Have you received a whack Christmas gift? Or are you a regifter?
That shit was whack, yo.
It's all good. Like, I'm just honest about it. Can we get into Cut 'em Loose?
Yeah.
But before we do that, let's get into our drink of the week. I don't want to skip over that. Ajax, Sarge.
Well, this one is called Two-Hearted Ale. It has a salmon on it. It's an American IPA. It's by Bells from Comstock, Michigan. Oh, Missouri. Missouri, right? Am I?
No, Michigan.
Michigan. I was right. See?
Go with your first thought.
Yeah, but yeah,
What's your thoughts?
I like.
You like it?
Yeah.
That's a thumbs up for us, dog.
Me likes.
Anything else you want to add?
Well, it pairs well with the steak and
So shout out to Bells, Two-Hearted L. You know, that's it. Thumbs up for me, dog. All right, now let's get into our Cut 'em Loose. Cut 'em. Got to cut it. All right. So I was gonna do. Stop looking. Stop peeking. Sorry. You can't. Then the surprise be gone. So I was gonna do Christmas songs, right? And cut the Christmas song, but I'm already festive and got the hat and stuff, so that's enough.
Thank you.
I'll leave the Christmas songs, the carols out. So I thought about like.
Speaking of that,
okay.
I didn't mean to.
You did, but go ahead.
You know about this whole Me Too shit with the song with
yeah,
Mr. Cold
Baby
Outside.
It's Cold Outside.
Come on, man.
Listen,
that's overreaching, yo.
Listen.
Yeah.
I think they're getting real petty with the Me Too.
You're
movement.
reaching.
But think about it. Think about really what he's saying in this song. Like, baby, it's cold outside, but stay, have a blast, have another one.
Come on now, we both know she's playing coy. She doesn't want to leave. She's not trying to listen. This song was what in the 1950s, 60s.
And don't act like they wasn't date raping back then.
They used to get the real winters. When it's cold outside, that means there's snow about 5 feet high, which means you ain't not supposed to be going anywhere anyway. So when she's saying, "Look, I really can't stay," like she's trying to find out. Look, do you really want me here? And she's like, "No, it's cold
have
outside.
Another drink.
You know,
have two."
So how does that fall into the Me Too movement now? That's just bullshit.
He's basically trying to take advantage of the situation. Get her here, stay here.
They're both doing the same thing.
No,
she wants to know: does he really want her to stay? She doesn't want to go outside.
She wants to go.
First of all, she got heels on and there's snow outside. There's no way. Where's she going?
She's going home.
No.
She's trying to get home, but he keeps blocking her.
Man, listen, the video's what? Black and white? Right?
What they got to do with anything?
So that means a lot. That means these people were still a little prestigious in what they wore and shit like that. If it's cold, they're not going anywhere. If she got blocked in at his house because it was snowing, trust me, she's not trying to leave.
Listen. I think it's a little too petty because they was blocking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer too because they said that he was being bullied and they shouldn't be. So you know the people with the Rudolph was being bullied, so they're trying to take that off the airwave too. So
oh my god,
people are reaching.
But what was the end of that? What was the result of that song? I mean, of Rudolph though. At the end of the day, Rudolph ended up shining the light for all them bastards that was making fun of him.
Flexed on him.
He flexed on him.
Before he could flex, he was bullied.
That was a bully lesson right there. Stop fucking with the Lord because you never know.
Yeah.
Who's made glow up and come up. I get you. But, you know.
Listen, you know what this is? This is called reaching.
Yes.
It's too much.
But listen, you know.
Get over here.
Baby, it's cold outside. I hear the words. We got to print out the words. Yeah. We were talking about this at work. Print out the words. Like, he was really enticed by her to have that drink.
Back and all this stuff and all aggressive.
Come in. Don't leave. Blocking her.
He wasn't yanking her. He's just like, yo. Baby, it's cold outside. I really can't stay. like it was all flowy and whatever.
Listen, Me Too movement. They coming for
everybody.
everybody.
Me Too bullshit.
Yes, absolutely. They doing it.
You gotta watch what you're doing.
So can we get into Cut 'Em Loose?
Go ahead.
All right. So I wanted to get into Cut 'Em Loose, and I wanted to go to R&B classics because everybody knows I'm an R&B head. So I want to go back to the year 97.
That was a good year.
That was a good 96. So that was after 96, 1 year after 96, where all those classic hip hop albums came out.
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt, Ready to Die, the Fugees came out.
Yeah.
The next year was even good too. So let's get into this year where we had Monica, For You I Will.
Okay. That was actually my prom song. Shout out to Rambo High School, Spring Valley.
All right now.
Yeah,
I'm scared of you. Next, Butter Love.
Okay.
LSG.
I don't know Butter Love.
You know Butter Love. You got that Butter Love. Next.
Oh, okay.
LSG, My Body.
My body.
My body all over your body.
Okay. Yeah.
All over. Or 112, Cupid.
Wait, so we're cutting loose.
We're cutting one loose.
We're keeping 112.
But see, the fact that you mentioned Next, but their strong joint was the what was that real jumpy
Too
one?
Close.
Too Close. Right.
So it sounds like
It's you already got mine. Yeah,
so you're cutting Next, Butter Love.
yeah, Butter Love.
Keisha, who are you cutting? Monica, For You I will.
Ain't goodness for the DJ.
For real. Next, Butter Love. You got that butter love. You got that.
You're supposed to get supportive.
You know the song. I just can't catch the beat. LSG. My body all over your body, babe. Your body, gonna do that for me,
And then
baby.
112.
Cupid.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the Butter Love.
Ooh, so that's 2.
The Butter Love was next.
What's next? That was their first single. That was my shit. I used to sing that all the
Yeah,
time.
because I don't even know that.
You
song.
know it.
See?
You definitely know it.
So Tiff, who you cut?
This is hard.
Obviously, it's not Butter Love.
I'm not gonna cut Butter Love. I'm gonna go.
Don't go against the game. Don't go against the grain just to be against the grain.
The grain.
That's a tough one. Out of those 4, I probably am gonna cut Monica, For You I Will, which I love that song.
Yeah.
I do love the song, but just because Butter Love was my shit, I used to have it on fucking repeat, like repeat. When RL Next, RL from Next was on it, he was so cute, he was so fun. Oh my god,
He's a cutie.
that song I just used to play repeatedly. So I'm not gonna cut it yet. They're not gonna cut. Hubby, you're getting emotional. You're getting really emotional.
The guys you talking about ugly as hell. That's what
You're supposed to say that, but they're not. And RL has kept himself together.
Yeah.
He's still
Dingleberry.
got his body right.
Me.
You know, I just found out what a dingleberry was too, like 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah, like I wasn't trying to find out what dingleberry was. I'm not trying to eat a dingleberry, but I'm like, what's a dingleberry? Oh, that shit. Literally,
right? Keish, we're about to wrap the show up. Do you have any parting words?
Hi everyone. Thank you for having me on here.
That's your parting words?
Yeah. Bye. Thank you for having me on the show, and I'll definitely come on again. Definitely. Hopefully, I can get. I know it was a little
A little CP
Nervous.
time. A little nervous, but right? We'll have some liquor for you. You know?
Yes. So loosen me up.
Loosen you up.
I'll be here. Dance on tables house.
To our song of the week.
Yes, definitely. But no, I had fun. It was awesome hanging out with y'all.
All right. Then you keep
well,
it simple.
thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Sarge, Ajax, any parting words?
I do. But I wanted to do something real quick. I had a chance to be part of Grown Man Thoughts. Remember, I had him on our show one time.
Absolutely.
So they asked me over, and I went. So shout out to Grown Man Thoughts. Thank you for having me.
What's the host's name?
For real. Grown Man Thoughts. Check them out on IG or whatever. But based on today's show, stop judging. Live your life.
Absolutely.
All right, live and let live. Peace.
Listen, see y'all next week. We have a guest. We'll be at the beat shop next week. Much love. See y'all. Deuces.
Bye.